bad hair day, throats playing up and stuff. The video we're looking at, it was actually suggested by a viewer, put it in a comment, and they said to check out 30 Days Starving and Building a Cabin Hungry Alaskan Lessons. Should I do that again? I'll do that again. 30 Days Starving and Building a Cabin Hungry Alaskan Lessons. Let's just jump in the video and get this show on the road. Thanks for watching. Alright, on the plane. Nice sort of cinematic feel to the start of this video. It's a little bit of a slower intro, like the start of this. So I would have liked, possibly when they were coming in, when they were putting that little write-up, they could have been showing some little highlight clips, little teasers of what's to come. Imagine a lot of people would have been skipping at that first little intro. You'd think they would have had their axes sharpened before they headed off. Get all that prepped at home, so as soon as they arrive, everything's nice and sharp. That looks like fun. I know what it's like to deal with roots when you're digging. You watch all these videos shot in Asia, a lot of them, and it's just they're digging in silt with no apparent roots. It's just all like a sandy clay material, and it's just hacking through it super easy. Everywhere I dig there's massive rocks and roots and things, so it's good to see a video straight up where there's issues with roots.
Oh, timber! Yes! Yeah! Hello there, Forest Kings.
Alright, so they've scorched that post there, but it's still green. Like it's still drying. It's going to shrink as it dries. Hole that they've just put it in, even if they pack it in super tight, once it dries it's going to be loose in that hole. Will that affect the shelter? Probably not, because you're going to have that many points of contact that everything's going to be locked in. It's just something to be aware of when you're building. If you're using green timber like this, is that it is going to shrink over time. Like it might be 6 months, might be 2 years that it might take, depending on how it's set in the ground there and how quickly it can dry and how humid the environment is. Looks like nice easy work. See, I always thought if you do a build, like I do all my builds on my own, but I've often thought, oh geez, it'd be good to have an extra set of hands out here or two. Going by this, when you do have that extra set of hands, you just seem to make even more work for yourself, just so you're still struggling. I'm wondering what the insect problem they had there was. It black flies or mosquitoes? Yeah, been out there for a while. Starting to lose the plot. I think you certainly make life easier for yourself if you're able to put that moss in, that chinking, as you go. I mean, there's still going to be gaps in it, things are going to dry out, things are going to move, fall out. But once it's done, you can just get inside of it, look through during the day and see any light coming through and just pack it up. Rather than build the whole thing and then have to go through and painstakingly chink the whole lot, push it in. It's a lot easier just to lay it all on top, drop your next log on, rather than have to get in there and sort of try to jam it all in later. So yeah. Yeah, just to day in, day out for 30 days straight. yeah, you need interruptions. You need to have a break from that, whether it's out fishing or on a hike or going out hunting or just something. Because yeah, that would wear you down like nothing else. Just 30 days straight of building. All right, well, what do I think? Awesome looking cabin to start with. Yeah, as I said, this video was suggested to me by a viewer, put it in the comments and said, you know, I should check this one out. So I really didn't know what I was in for, but yeah, it was a good build and just an awesome experience that these blokes shared. Be able to look back in years to come and say, hey, remember that time we built that cabin up in Alaska? And the fact that they've got that water right nearby, they can go out fishing and, you know, if they're interested in it, and presumably they could go hunting nearby as well. As always, I'll put a link to that full-length video in the video description. I think it's like 40 minutes long, so I didn't show a lot of it. I just cut through it. I'm going to go rest my voice because it's deteriorating rapidly. Catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching.